One of my favorite shows of all time has to be The Simpsons. It could very well be the only show that started before I was born and lasted into my 20s. And even though the show has gone downhill significantly the past 10 years, that can't stop me from loving the early episodes and watching them all the time. And after watching so much Simpsons, I realized there's only one thing I need to do to become fully involved with the show. I need to be a Simpsons character. I did it! In the early 90s when The Simpsons started, the show thought Bart would be the main character as people would like him the most with his dope catchphrases and
eat my shorts.
But little did they know how hilarious Homer would become, making Bart look stupid. Nonetheless, during that time, there were a ton of games based around Bart. In fact, most of the games were based around Bart. But luckily they wised up further down the lines and made Simpsons games with the entire cast. Since I've played some of the more popular Simpsons games, I didn't cover them here, but instead decided to torture myself with some games I've never played before. So let's do it. Bart's Nightmare is a game about Bart and he has a nightmare. Made in 1992, it's probably one of the more famously bad Simpsons games. It starts with Bart doing his homework when he falls asleep and his fan blows it out the window, so he goes after it because, you know, Bart really cares about his homework. Yup, this is a nightmare. I'm not sure what any of this means or what I'm supposed to do, but at least I can walk and jump. Hey, it's good jump animation. You run around trying to find Bart's homework and oh my god, I've been hit by a bus. Lisa! Lisa, help me! Oh, she turned me into a frog. No, it's fine. Thanks, lady. I finally tracked one down and it brings us here. We have to select a door. Apparently I'm Indiana Jones jumping on these blocks and there's eggs and dinosaurs and a blue devil? I have no idea if what I'm doing is good or not as I'm just making random jumps because there's nothing to indicate me telling me where to go and oh cool. Maggie shot a giant pacifier at me. Round 2. Let's do this. I fell through the ground. Well, at least it was fair. Let's try to do a different one. Just gotta get this piece of paper. This paper! Come here, you stupid bitch! Okay, let's try this door this time. Oh, cool. I'm Bartman! I'm flying! I'm really flying! Oh god, there's missiles. Oh geez, this cloud is following me. Why gotta be such a dick, Cloud? With your lightning? It's mean, stop it. I finally make it to the boss, and it's Sherry and Terry throwing water balloons at you, so you shoot him in the face! Got him! Nothing can stop me now. Oh no, it's the dick Cloud! Not the Cloud! No! Let's try one more. I sure hope it's good. Whoa, Bartzilla! Okay, this one is kind of cool. You just stomp through a city as Bartzilla, shooting fireballs and lasers and blowing things up. It's hard to control, but I honestly didn't mind it because of how fun it was mindlessly blowing things up. I didn't get too far when I apparently died as it fades to black and Bart wakes up at his desk.
Uh-oh.
I failed. Man, this next game's about wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling. Who do I know that knows anything about wrestling?
I do believe I just caught a little bit of wind that sounded an awful lot like you are looking for someone who likes some wrestling. And I just wanted to pop in real quick and say that, I'm available. I'm a purveyor of the fine arts of grappling. It's not like I'm doing anything right now. I'm just, standing in front of this wrestling ring and I was actually just getting all spiffed and spruced up myself to talk about some wrestling. So, if you need someone, I'm here.
All right, it's yours.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SkipToGame, and I'm standing here in the commentary booth high above the ring, here in beautiful Springfield somewhere. We have a tremendous championship bout for you today between the challenger, Bart, don't call me Bort Simpson, and the defending champion, Krusty the Clown. But before all that gets underway, let's take a quick look back at the beginnings of the Simpsons Wrestling Federation. The SWF first broke ground in April 2001, when founder and former commissioner Homer Simpson saw a match on TV and decided to build a ring just to see if he could. The young federation gained a fan following rather quickly, and it wasn't long before the SWF was touring to locations throughout the greater Springfield area. As the crowds grew larger, the competition grew tougher. Once combatants such as Barney the Drunkosaur Gumble and Apu just tried to pronounce Nahasapimapetalon began entering the fray, It was apparent that something was needed to put one wrestler above the rest. Enter the SWF World Global United #1 World Championship. And that's what these two men, well, one of them's a man, the other one's a kid, will compete for here tonight. There's the bell and we are underway. Neither man gaining the upper hand right away. They're both just kind of jumping. Oh! Bart nails the first hit! And now he's just jumping on him. Ooh, Bart nails Krusty with a headbutt, but it didn't do anything. Oh my, Bart's pulled out the skateboard! That's one of his signature moves! It's, never mind, nothing really happened. Krusty's got the hammer! Business is really picking up now! Except he didn't hit him once. And now they're running the ropes together? Ah, jeez, now he's just jumping on him again. Oh wow, these two are caught in such a heated struggle. The crowd is going absolutely wild. Oh my goodness, Bart just kicked him with his skateboard. Oh, Krusty? Krusty, you okay? Oh, no remorse as Bart does it again. Oh, he's got the cover. 3! We have a new champion, I guess. Wow, that was... I'll be honest, that was one of the absolute worst things that I have ever witnessed. That display of professional wrestling was so poor that I am now afraid for the industry of pro wrestling as a whole. That atrocity has forever left an unerasable stain on not just the legacy of professional wrestling, but on the entire landscape of time itself. Now, just excuse me. Thanks for having me on, but I gotta go lay down.
Have you ever found one of those games that are just so bad it's hard to even make fun of them? Well, I found 3 of them, all similarly titled as Bart vs. Bart vs. the Space Mutants was the first ever Simpsons game, and you can tell they really tried to come out swinging. Look at this dope-ass box art. Bart is skateboarding, Homer's being taken away by aliens, it's great. I can only assume how super awesomely amazing this game will be. It starts with aliens coming down as Bart watches them disguise themselves as humans. Cut to the aliens with some sort of conveyor belt saying they can conquer the Earth with only one ingredient. Purple stuff? No, but really? Purple stuff? You guys have a spaceship for God's sakes. Find the purple objects, spray paint and get rid of them any way you can. Oh hey little guy, little cute hoppity guy, oh god he hurt you. Why little hoppity guy? So I guess it's time for the amazing platforming. Apparently Bart's X-ray specs let him see the aliens through their disguises, so we have to avoid them while finding spray paint to turn the purple things not purple. Couple things. Why don't they turn literally everything purple if all it takes is a coat of paint? Also, Bart, you're wearing purple! Seriously? This game is only good for one thing. Skateboarding. I died. Bart vs. the Juggernauts released in 1992 for the Game Boy, and in case you can't tell, this is totally American Gladiators. It starts with Ken Brockman and Dr. Marvin Monroe doing a TV show much like American Gladiators where contestants go up against giant dudes who most likely didn't graduate high school. You play as, once again, Bart going through various games. Some are really easy like the skateboarding game, some are really hard like this fighting game, and some, I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm not very good at that one. This is honestly a surprisingly good Game Boy game with quite a few games to figure out and complete, and it's really satisfying making money after each one, even though the money means literally nothing. Yeah, that's right. I'm saying something positive about a Simpsons game. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Go to the next game, please. Bart vs. the World came out the same year as Space Mutants in 1991 and has a very similar box art but sounds like a nice game idea. Traveling the globe as Bart doing karate or something? It's awesome. It starts with the Quest of the Clown show showing the fight list for an art competition that Bart wins with this masterpiece. But it was all apparently because of Mr. Burns who swore to wipe them off the face of the earth, so he's sending them around the world. Sure, why not? Makes sense. Moving on. The game brings you to this screen where there are mini games like this memory flashcard game, the Simpsons trivia that I effing nailed, and a platformer. Wait a minute, this is exactly like Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Same Bart, same jump, same sound effects? This is awful. It's somehow even less fun than Bart vs. the Space Mutants, and I mean that. Spad. You just run around collecting completely random things, and I drowned. I tried to explore this ship, but I never found anything of significance besides Maggie. What are you doing down here, Maggie? Why are you here? Why? Maggie! And I drowned again. Screw it! Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video on Simpsons Games. I can't thank my friend SkipToGame enough for being a part of this video. I highly suggest that you check out his channel right here. If you want to watch my last video on Clue Finder's 4th grade adventure, I'll put that right here. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter and subscribe if you want to catch future videos. Thanks so much for watching everybody. I'm HappyMaskGamer and I'll see you next time.